Hello and welcome to Qatar and the first MX2 qualifying of the season. Now I want to have a quick word with Tim, that's just over there. Tim, you had a few dramas getting here, didn't you? I mean, how long did it actually take? You actually just landed today, didn't you? So it's all guns blazing.
Yeah, today was crazy. I landed around 12 o'clock today 12 o'clock, and then I came directly to here and check out the track, and now already we have the qualification race, so I'm really looking forward for this race, and I will try to do my best, but I'm really tired because I didn't sleep for 3 days, so we will see. I will do my best.
You said you checked out the track. What do you think of it here in Qatar?
Yeah, the track is a little bit different than the others because the ground is so strange. It's something special, but for everyone the same. So, like I said, we will do our best.
Okay, best of luck. Thanks for chatting to us, Tim. If you just come this way, and a quick word with Tom. If I just interrupt, Tom. Oh, sorry to bother you. Tom, I know you did quite well here last year. You were third in race 2, weren't you? So I'm guessing it's quite a good track for you.
Yeah, I really like the track here at Qatar. It's a lot like the tracks I ride back home in America, just a little bit more bumpy out here today. So they did a good job prepping the track. It was a little slippery this morning, but now it's coming in pretty good.
And the winter seems to get shorter and shorter. So how was your preparation for the first race of the season?
It was good. I've been in California pretty much the whole winter, and then back to Europe about a month ago. So got a lot of good riding in, some good weather back in California, and looking forward to start the season.
Okay. Good luck, I'll leave you to it. Best of luck to all the guys here. Time now for MX2 qualifying.
I'll let you know. Well, Jeffrey Herlings was the fastest rider in MX2 time training that determines the grid positions for the qualifying race, setting a time more than 1 second quicker than everybody else right at the end of the session. But question marks over his fitness. He's only been on the bike for about 2 weeks prior to the race. The gate dropped in the qualifying race. Wasn't a good start for him. He banged bars with Ferrandis coming out of the start gate immediately, but he was able to hold a nice tight line through the first corner. But it was his teammate, Paul Jonas, who took the lead through the first couple of corners. The two Kawasaki's of 64, Covington and Tixier, were well placed. So too was Jeffrey Herlings, coming out in around 3rd, 4th position. But through the next left-hander, he and Tixier banged bars, touched wheels, and it was Tixier who went crashing out of 4th place, and he was left with a lot of work to do on that Monster Energy Kawasaki. Fortunately for him, he was able to keep it running and was able to rejoin the race in pretty quick fashion, but he was way down the order outside of the top 20. Jeffrey Herlings, though, was riding nice and consistent, and by this stage of the race, Jonas had fallen, handing the advantage to the 64 on the Monster Energy Kawasaki of Thomas Covington of the USA. Behind them was Jeffrey Herlings, now up into 2nd, with number 4 Dylan Ferrandis starting to close in 3rd place, and the number 59 Alexander Tonkov on the Wilvo Nastauen Husqvarna. He was in 4th, with Max Anstey, the Brit, on the Kawasaki this year in 5th position. But having a great ride, just like he did in Moto number 2 here last year. Thomas Covington was leading the way, and he was coming under pressure, though, in the closing stages of the race, not just from the 84 of Jeffrey Herlings, but also Dylan Ferrandis, who got a second wind and started to close in on the former double world champion Herlings. And this is how it would pretty much stay for around about 8 or 9 laps coming into the closing stages of the race. Jonas, though, found himself getting passed by Max Anstey with a few laps to go. Anstey eventually nailing down that 5th position, pushing Paul Jonas down into 6th, ahead of Julian Lieber on the standing construct Yamaha. But Herlings, with a couple laps to go, really started to apply the pressure on the young American and was looking for a way through. He tried a few times, but it wasn't able to stick. Covington doing all he could just to protect the lines in all the tight corners, making Herlings work and use every inch of the racetrack. Ferrandis started to drop back a little bit, but then got interested again with 2 laps to go, and once again was right on the rear wheel, as it was a 3-way battle to determine the lead in this qualifying race, the first one of 2015. But Herlings eventually got good drive down past the pit lane area, and eventually found his way even closer to the American, who was now really starting to feel the heat in this 25-minute qualifying race. Herlings, though, down past pit lane, once again tried, made a new line, banged bars, pushed the American wide, and he was through on the final lap and went on to take the win in the qualifying race.
Jeffrey, congratulations on pole for the first race of the season. It seems like perhaps your leg injury is a thing of the past.
Yeah, I mean, just we had a short time to prepare, but things are going pretty good today. But today is just a heat race and it's all about tomorrow. But riding was okay. You know, I see that I don't have enough race rhythm in me yet, but there's a lot of work still to do and a lot of progress can be booked. But never could do it without Red Bull KTM Racing Team. Those guys did a great job and want to thank them so bad. And also my family for being there, you know, when I had a tough 7 months, and just everybody supported me, my girlfriend. And hope tomorrow goes the same and hope a little better start, and then we'll see how it goes.
Good job. Thanks, Jeffrey.